USA Olympic snowboard uniforms revealed. Big news going on, of course. It's always my favorite time every 4 years before the Winter Olympics come up that you get a chance to see what the snowboarders are going to be wearing for Team USA. And that's what this is all about. And not only that, am I going to break this down for you, but we're going to take a little history trip all the way through snowboard uniforms from the past for the Olympics for Team USA. So let's get right into it. What is it looking like for this year coming up in Italy? All right, here we go. What's your thoughts? All right, boom. There we go. Do you like it? Do you like the new uniforms? I've heard comments that it looks a little too, like a Norwegian skier is what I heard was a comment. I also heard that it looks a little French, and I kind of see that, a little French vibe with it. But look, bottom line, it's not about the kit when it comes down to it. It's about the performances that are done in that kit, and that's what makes the memories from the Olympics when you go down and look at it. It really does, because you look at, we're going to go through the kits of the past that they've done for the Olympics, and you're going to remember the memories from those performances from those athletes. So here it is. What do you think? Do you like it? Comment below, obviously, on that. Let's check out the opening ceremonies. Okay, now here's the deal. Never am I going to like tassels. I'm not a tassels guy, so not a fan of the headgear, but I dig the Ralph Lauren look here. I dig the long jacket. I think that's pretty darn cool. So that's, I think, the opening ceremonies that they'll be coming into the stadium with. So, and that's a good look, right? That's jacket steez right there. Get some. Let's go, right? All right, so let's keep going, all right? So this is the 2026. Let's go back 4 years ago and take a look at 2022. What was that getup all about? That's a tough one right there. I love Volcom. Not the biggest fan of the last Olympic uniform. That's all I'm saying. Not that I didn't like it, just not the biggest fan of it. It looks like an explosion. And the only really super good memory I get from the 2022 Olympics as far as snowboarding goes was obviously in snowboard cross, but not that. But in the slopestyle side of things, is Julia Marino getting silver medal. But other than that, I'm not the hugest fan of that jacket. So, and I think it's kind of a trippy mind melting. Maybe it's like going through the 70s stage of Olympic kits, and that's the one they came up with. So I'm not the fan. Okay, move on. Let's go, Brad. Don't dwell. This is the Pyeongchang 2018 Olympic snowboard kit. What are your thoughts on this one? I love it. Absolutely one of my favorites. It's not my favorite. That's going to come up at the end of the video. But this is definitely probably number 2 as far as jacket steez. And you have to look at it because what were the performances done in snowboarding that year? Shaun, Red winning, Jamie, Chloe. It was their show. And the astronaut feel, I just kind of dug the astronaut field. So that's really when it comes down to it. I got to look at that as probably my number 2 favorite jacket. All right, number 2. All right, let's keep going. The hobo jacket from 2014. The patch quilt. I don't know what you think of the 2014. One thing I do think of, it goes back to the... Sorry. It goes back to what happened in 2014. Sage Kotzenberg rocking the world and taking gold. Jamie Anderson getting gold. Slopestyle making its way in. Shaun just missing out on a podium. I think in 4th place was how he finished out there. But the Jamie and Sage show is what that jacket brings. But it's the hobo jacket. I don't know if you like it, if you're a fan of it, but there you go. That is the 2014 Sochi jacket. Okay, to my favorite jacket. To my favorite jacket of all the Olympic kits so far they've come up with. Let's go and take a look. There it is. Boom. 2010. Come on. I'll fight you on this one. That's the best uniform right there. Burton kicking down with fake jeans, right? As the Olympic, it's like the dirtbag Olympic outfit. But it was my favorite. And how could you forget Shaun White winning with that thing? And Hannah Teeter silver in halfpipe and Kelly Clark bronze. But if you remember that Olympic year, and that just was the epitome. Oh, snowboarding, okay. And you look at how the jeans were worn, and they looked like they were old. And then you got the flannel. Come on. There's no way that is not the best Olympic outfit in all the years. And you know what? I like what they're putting together this year, and we're going to see performances in that too. But, I mean, there's good performances all along. But 2010 Olympic gear, that was money right there. That was money. All right, Access Media Snowboard, thanks for tuning in. Performances, I'll tell you, they make the kit, and looking forward to seeing the season. Agree or disagree with me? What's your favorite? Let's see it below. That's going to do it. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications. I'm Brad J., and I'll see you on the hill.